Hey, welcome back to Cubic Odyssey, everyone. And as you can see, I am over at the other city over to the east. So I'm at this one over here, and I have made myself another base. So there's base number one, and I have picked up and moved everything over to base number two. And here's the other city that we went to, Ugara. Uh, what is the name of this city anyway? Jibik. And what's nice about this city is I can buy a spaceship here. So that's always a good thing. Um, might notice I appear to be missing a few things, like my weapons. Uh, actually, put that over there. Yeah. I lost a couple of them because over there. Is it over there? No, not over there. Over there. To the west. On my way from my base here, coming across here, there's a couple of mines all in this area, and I stopped off in one or two of them, and I was picking up materials, and yeah, I got a little over my head. Uh, Picked one too many fights, lost one or two of those fights, and yeah, lost most of my guns. So there's that. Let's see, what can I sell? Iron and gold. Yeah, okay. Not doing me any favors. Where is my armorer? There you are. Hi. No, I want to sell stuff. No, I don't want to sell my sniper rifle. I just got that. Don't want to sell my pistol either. Would like to sell that tier 1 extractor and the water collector, maybe the fishing rod. But apparently he doesn't want to buy them. Okay. So the ship that's for sale here is like 5,400 credits. And that is the ship that I landed in, basically. Uh, so that poor little wreck that's over there by my first base looks pretty much identical to this one. So I just have to get that thing fixed up. But I'm waiting until the full release of the game before I even think about fixing up that ship and getting off this planet and going to another one. Uh, so yeah, the mines, which are all along here. Um, where are you? I know you're here. They're around. They on the map they show up as structures, kind of like that. And if you go into them, there's tons of resources in there: gold, silver, iron, copper, and stuff. So they're really good for that. I think that's one there. Maybe that's how they show up. Okay. Possibly. Yeah, I think there's one there, one there. Yeah. There's a couple of them all over the place. Uh, so I was raiding, there was like three of them close together, and I was raiding them. And yeah, that's when I got beat up and sent back to my base, and most of my stuff taken. So some of the things that I've been finding are the abandoned structures like this. There will be a lot of times a steel chest in those. And of course, you can open steel chests. It's the titanium chests that you need a key for. And fortunately, there's a guy in here, the armorer, actually, or over there. You can buy access card A from that guy, which opens titanium chests. He also has an access card B, which I haven't run across anything asking for a card B, but you know, that's just kind of eventual. So there's a house right there, and then that other structure is just down here. Yeah, right in front of it. So these places, their steel chest will have stuff like the sniper rifle that I currently have that I got on my way to the city. And then this place here, there will be wood or steel chests down on the first floor and possibly up on the roof. Now, there is another place right over here, but I think I've been to that one already. So, kind of pointless going over there. Let's see. Let's switch to the sniper rifle. Okay, I don't see it. It's got great zoom on it. Little on the shaky side, though. Of course, it may be because I've got the DPI turned up on my mouse. Who knows? Okay, so we need to go back west to head to my base. And I don't know why it does that. I'm scrolling back on my mouse, and it scrolls in and then pulls back. It's really weird. But we will cruise right past all of those mines that I've been going through. Oh, there's a structure. Oh, there's a mine right there. Okay, there they are. So there's one right there, one there, and one here. And this is the one where I got all beat up and lost all my stuff. I went through this one. Haven't really gone through that one too much. Tried going through this one, and yeah, it didn't turn out well. So maybe we'll go and hit that structure there, and we'll see what kind of things we can get. Yeah, so I went through this one, and I went through that house. There is a mine right there, but I'm not going in there. Not right now. Maybe later. You know, off camera, I'll probably go and investigate that one, just because, you know, goblin. Okay. Ooh, that's a big hole. Okay. So some of those big holes turn out to have lots of resources in them. Some don't. All right. Let's see what this one's got. This one's got a steel chest right there. I can see it. Question is, how do I get there? All right. Well, I know how I'm getting there. We're going to grab a couple of dirt, and we're just going to put them across here, make a little bridge, and there we go. Steel chest. Oh, we got some copper and another tier 1 stun stick. Man, I get so many of those. I don't need them. I've been just taking them back to my base and recycling them, because a lot of the time I get stuff for them. Ooh. Hello. That's silver. That looks like silver down there. Ooh. Okay. Hey, QB. What are you doing down there? Oh, and we've got coal. And now QB's up here. What are you doing, you goofy little robot? This robot's got a mind of its own. It just wanders around wherever. A lot of the time I never know where he's gonna appear. You know, I'll be doing stuff and suddenly I'll turn around and he'll be standing there looking at me like, hey, how's it going? What? I thought I saw coal. Hang on. How? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, I could have swore I saw coal down here. Um, maybe QB was just, being a little jerk and projecting something? I don't know. Aggressive fauna detected. Alright, well, never mind. We won't go down there and bother the aggressive fauna. Oh, will you just... Thank you, QB. Come here. Where are you going? Come here. You wanted to play? And this gun's a little on the slow side, but, it is a sniper rifle. Ooh, what? Talk to me? What? Marksman rifle with very high range, zoom capabilities, very high bullet damage, but very low fire rate. Uh-huh. Okay. Looks like it's got two mods on it. That one's got 3. Of course, those have nothing. That has nothing on it. I've got mods back at my base that I wish I could put on some of my tools, but I guess that's just not available in the demo. Wait for the full game. Alright. So, these are the mines. There's one there. And then, of course, one here. And then one there. So, these mines are all over the place. And you can get tons of stuff from them. But be warned, pirates love those things. So, if you're going to go into one, be very cautious, take your time, and bring plenty of weapons and bandages. And, if you can, get your hands on a sniper rifle like I did. Use it at range and take these guys out. Like sit at the entrance and pick them off one by one. Because they're tough. And they will beat you. Okay, I've already opened that chest. So, we can just skim across the water here with our little speeder. And there's a house right there. There's also a house over there. Nobody lives in this one. There is a guy living in that one. And my base is right up here at the top of this hill. So there it is. Oh, look. You dared to come over here and try and raid my house? Fool. What were you thinking? Every now and then, they come over here. I've got stuff in those chests, and they think, yeah, I can get that. No, you can't. I have an iron door right here. And to get into my place, you need to call the elevator. And the only one calling the elevator in my house is me. So, let's go up to the first floor, which is loaded with steel chests. They all started out as wooden chests, and I upgraded all of them because I could. Why is that one backwards? Whatever. The only ones that I actually have stuff in are along that back row over there, and I can reach them from here. So 3 chests away. Excuse me. So that's not a problem. I do need to leave a path from there over to here and leading to my stairs. And I'm thinking I'm actually going to take that chest and we're going to move it over here. I can't tell. Okay. Okay. Well, whatever. I can still access it. It's cool. I want to leave this open so that when these guys come, I can actually walk out here and I can hit them or just jump off of here and fight them. Because up here on the second floor, I have glass all the way around. My roof is glass. Those are sloped steel blocks up there. I've got 4 LED lights up here that light up this floor and the floor below me. We've got a recycler, my crafting bench, which I took from the other base, the repairing bench, and a builder bench. So I found out in houses like that, a lot of the times you will find a crafting or a repairing bench and stuff, but you can't take those ones because you didn't make them. So if you hit it with your mining tool, they just disappear. However, these ones, because I made them, I can hit them with my extractor here, and they just shrink, kind of like they do in Minecraft, and then I can pick them up and take them with me. I have 4 Novum refineries. So these started out as basic refineries, but I upgraded them to Novums. Because this is just the demo, I can only upgrade everything once. So I've upgraded these 4, upgraded all my chests, upgraded my crafting bench to an advanced. Can I upgrade my repair bench? Nope. What about the builder bench? Nope, can't upgrade that either. So this is the only one that I can actually upgrade. And I've already upgraded it once. Can't do it anymore. I can upgrade my recycler? I need, uranium and radium. I already have a logic board. Okay, well, good to know. I had the parts. It only takes 2 bars of iron to upgrade these chests. And then to upgrade them to titanium chests, because these guys have got 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So they've got 30 slots in this one. To upgrade it to the titanium chest, I need titanium ingots, and I don't have any. My awesome little portal here. So I can head over to Jivik Ugara, my first base, and there's a pin on number 2 because that's where I am. So, yeah. So that's where we stand at the moment. This is my base. The only reason there are 2 chests right here, this one is full of ore, which actually I'm going to drop off a bunch of ore here, because I don't need to be carrying that with me. And then this one over here has ingots. So we'll drop off that. We'll drop off that. I don't have any more. Totally forgot about the iron ore. We'll drop you there. Oh, and we've got 100 copper ore. Ooh, right. I was going to try and sell that, but I can't. Yeah, so into our recycler. I am going to drop a tier 1 extractor. Yes, we're going to recycle that. So it just fills up this little part here. We will drop a water collector in there. That one is actually going to recycle, and it's going to become an energy cell. The connector I'm going to keep the fuel cell. Of course, I'm going to keep that. I need that for my tools. Yay, we have an energy capsule. I'll keep the wiring. The fishing rod can go in there. And it just fills this up. Once this gets full, it then processes all that stuff and makes something with it. Dust crag stone. Can I recycle that? Yeah, apparently I can. And this stone. Yep, see, it just starts filling up. We've got bones, we've got metal, we've got wiring. Well, we'll go put some of that stuff into our chests down here. That one over there has stone in it. That one has metal. So this is F7, that goes right there. I like how that highlights, when you grab it from your inventory, it highlights to say, hey, you've got some over here, you can add it to this stack. I like that. That one over there, we are going to put our connector, our energy capsule, we now have 73, and wiring. Interesting. I wonder, see, I've got like 5 mods here that I can put into stuff if I was allowed. 3 fishing rods? Okay, you know what? We're going to... And the shock stick. Man. Oh, nope, not all of them. Keep one. What am I thinking? I'll keep the water collector. Just because. I'm really wondering if I could... Excuse me. It's like 11:45 here right now. I'm going to try and... Don't you go down, you stay right there. I keep tripping on that thing and it keeps going down without me. I wonder if I can recycle one of these. Yes. Okay, so that one is going to recycle into an energy capsule. And I know people tell me tea is bad for you at night, but you know what? I like tea. Ooh, okay. Okay, it's turning that into a capsule. These two are just going to add to the pool in here. Now the energy capsules can be used for powering our ship eventually. Oh. Hang on. What? Okay. Apparently I got 2 of them out of that. All right. Cool. Yeah, we'll recycle those. All right, we're at about halfway there with that one. Cool. Yep, let's recycle another shock stick because I don't need to be carrying 10 of these things around with me. 1 is enough. There's an energy capsule, and apparently I'm going to get a second one out of it. Nice. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, we've got... It's either bones or something else. I believe it was that one. Nope. That one. There we go. Energy capsules. 78 now. And bones. 26 of them. Awesome. And I've got like 5 energy cells on me and 1 over there. That's almost done. I've been doing a little digging here and there. So every one of these tools and weapons I've got on me uses an energy cell. So have to kind of keep those. You want to keep a decent supply of them on you. We'll get rid of that. Okay. So should we go over to my other base and I'll show you what's left there. Let's go over here. Base number 1. So my recycler used to sit over there. And I've still got these benches over here because I built these 3 over at that base before I realized that I could actually pick them up and take them with me. I did take all of the storage I had here over there. I left the doors on and my ice stairs. Left the doors open, really. If the pirates really want to take over this place, they can. I have no intention of coming back to that base. I've got my new base now. And my ship. What do I need? So this is Micro, which is the same ship as they're selling over there for like 5,400. So I need 2 wiring, 2 connectors, 2 mirrors, 2 aluminum, and 2 circuit boards. You know what? I have got most of that back at my base. It's just a scout ship. 1800 health, 400 shield, 55 damage, 337 fire rate, 412 speed, 1 warp range, 1 maneuverability, 20 cargo space, and 3 fitting capacity. And we have a meteor shower coming in somewhere. There it is. Ooh, it hit right there. Ooh, it's a big one. Oh, hello. That was a big one. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of exotic stuff down there. Let's head down and see what kind of cool stuff they gave us. Nobody down there? Good. Don't feel like playing with any monsters at the moment. That's gold. Tin. Nice. We've got some resources over here. And we'll just take the silicon. More gold there. Nice. Okay. Oh, nothing else there. Okay. Take out this rock so that we can get to the aluminum. Alright, nothing else back there. No big nasty creatures in the hole, which is good. More gold. I have not been able to find diamonds in any caves yet. Give me time. Eventually I may find some. Okay, well, this goes down pretty deep. Wow, how deep? Okay, it broke through into a cave system down here. Alright, well, we don't have time for this. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that at the moment. Could you? No, okay, let me up. Nope, nothing over there. Ooh, we got some tin up there. Take out that rock, get to that one. Cool. Alright, well, these meteor strikes, they don't always give you stuff, but a lot of the time they give you stuff. Alright. There we go. So, never have I seen one actually hit a structure in here. And I think that's on purpose. So my ship here has never been hit. My base right there has never been hit. No other structure has ever been hit. You know what? Let's pin that recipe. There we go. Micro. Those are the parts I need up there in the top left, which are actually behind my camera right now. There they are, right there. Let's actually move my camera down here. There we go. Now you can actually see stuff up there. And repair your ship or acquire a new one. Well, it's a lot cheaper to repair it. Because buying one's pretty expensive. So let's head in here. I don't have much. Actually, I don't have anything I can sell. I do have radium ore, which is something I needed for upgrading a part. I think it was my recycler over at the other base. But of course, radium is not available in the game, technically. Even though I just picked some up, I can't use it. I can throw it into my refiner and refine it, but that's all I can do with it. I can't use it to build anything. I can't sell it. Nothing. Okay, I've been to that house. Talked to that guy. Okay, so this is the first city I went to, Ugara. Quite the place. What's its face? Trade terminal is right here. And you can buy and sell stuff here. So, ooh, aluminum. That's tin, that's aluminum. I have 2 of them. That'll get me 106 credits. The aluminum will get me 58. The silicon will get me 106. But that's the only things I have on me that I can sell. We can buy circuit boards, argolite dust, but I have 2 circuit boards back at my base. I've got everything I need back at my base. Logic boards. Yeah, don't need those. So I don't think I can mine any of the blocks inside the city here. This is the leader, Regenhild. The portal is shut down. Oh, it closed right after you returned. I guess we are safe for now. I guess you need to find out more. There's an ancient temple with the same tech on Bardwell too. You should head there. Visit our local trader. He can help you with parts for your broken ship. Yeah, cool. So that guy sells speeders. That's the armorer. She's the leader. These guys are just clerics around here. There's our portal, and there is our trade kiosk over there. And that over there is the ancient portal. So if the ancient portal was actually working, I could get to another world through that. But as it is right now, I have to use my ship. So that means I got to get my ship working in order to get to Bardwell 2. Well, let's head back to this base. Okay, let's drop off a couple of things. We've got gold. So these will stack to 100. So I've got a stack of 100 there, 99 there, 50 there, 25 and that. And that's as high as you can go. So we got 30 there now. So any more of this I get, like because I've got 99 there, I can only put 1 more there. So if I've got a stack of like 3 in my inventory down here, I can stack it here, but I can't stack it there. it will not take it. I would have to split the 3 down here and then put 1 there and the remaining over there. Radium ore. As much as I would love to use you, I'm going to destroy you. Actually, no. I'm not going to destroy you. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to go over here, and we're going to drop you in there. Because radium ore is going to make energy cells for me. I don't have anything to go in there. Okay. Cool. There's 1. I have no idea how many energy capsules I'm going to get out of this, but it's going to be a few. I know that much. Dirt. Where did I put you? No. No. Nope, that's stone over there. Oh, wait, this is stone. That's deep stone. You go there. Griznite, you go there. And then we've got dirt. I believe dirt is over here. You haven't moved. Good. There's my dirt. We'll put you there. And you there. I now have 2 of those. Yay. Okay. That thing sounds like it's still just kicking out energy cells. You still working? Yep. Okay. I think this is the last one. So that one... Okay, another one. That one piece of radium... 6, 7 energy cells, maybe more. 8. Okay. How many am I going to get out of this? 8, apparently. Okay. Wow. That's kind of awesome. All right. So we know we can get a ton of energy cells out of radium. And probably out of plutonium and other stuff as well. Because those do occasionally drop when the meteor showers come down. But yeah. So as much as I like going through all of those mines that are out there, do have to be cautious with those. Okay. Yep, scroll back. Nope. Gotta scroll in first, then out. So if I want more synthetic blocks, I can go back to this place and take down another floor. I took down the top floor. There's still 3 more floors in there that I can take down and get a bunch more synthetic blocks if I want to expand my base here. We're going to leave Tim alone over there. He's just happy over there doing his thing. I might take some stuff from this one if I need it. Glass blocks, metal blocks, and stuff like that. But there's a guy here, and there is a mine right here. So if we zoom right down to it, you can see the blocks. And the entrance to it is... yeah, right there. So I've been into that one. There are more around. There's a building over there. There's probably a couple more up over here. Ooh, there's a building right there that I did not know about. It's hiding out in the middle of nowhere because it's an area that I haven't visited yet. Ooh. It's a little ways away, but you know what? Might be worth checking out. Where was that mark again? There it is. Yeah. Okay. So it's not too far from base 1. But unfortunately, walking there would be an absolute pain, and I cannot take my speeder with me. So we'll just hop out here. I really wish I could. So move and rotate don't work with this. All you can do is jump on it and jump off. So I'm going to head over to that other place, and we're going to check that building out and see what's there. Hopefully there's something good. Okay, so we're here. Oh. And yeah, pirates. Lots and lots of pirates. There's a mine over there. There's a sniper up there with a laser sight. I drove past 2 pirates over there. So, let's go have some fun. I want this gun because it's got the best firepower. Although I am going to have to switch over to the other one. Because this one's got such a slow rate of fire. Okay, there's a pirate over there, 56 meters away. There's one right there. Boop. Okay, we got him. Nice. Okay, there's some stuff over there, but I can't grab it right now. There's a guy up there. Not seeing anybody down here on this floor. There's a chest over there. But there is a guy right there. Got him. Okay. And there's probably another guy further up. That is a titanium chest. I cannot open that right now. And I cannot get up to the next floor. Because there's no stairs in this place. Oh, wait. Totally forgot I've got a jetpack. Oop. Well, he dropped something there. Nothing I can use, though. That is a titanium chest. Okay. Oh, there's a guy. That's our sniper up there. Okay, okay. You want to come down here and play? Pirate tower cleared. Okay, so it turns red when you clear the pirate towers. Nice. Okay, open the door. No, he didn't really drop anything for us. No chest in here. How about out here? Nah, nothing out here. And there is a turret up here that I can't do anything with. I really wish I could. So I can do that, but it just disappears. I don't get it. So this is exactly like that other tower over there that I went to. And I was thinking about moving into that tower, but yeah. Now I'm just kind of like, nah. You know, cool tower, but it was kind of far off and out of the way type thing. So what did this guy drop? Ooh, an explosive grenade and another gear cell. Nice. Okay. So there are pirates in that mine over there. Do I feel like playing with them? Yes, I do. Okay. Pirate activity detected. You think? Like, they kind of like these mines. Ah. And now he's trying to figure out where he got hit from. Can't figure it out. He's looking around. He's going, I have no idea, man. I'm just trying to get his HP down to the point that I can hit him with this gun. Oh, he started recovering. No fair. This guy has no idea. Hit him right in the top of the head. Okay, he's down. There's one there. Alright, he's going to run away. So there are two guys down there right now. He dropped something there. We got some gold right there. So that's why they like these places. Gold and silver and stuff like that. And you just cowering behind me over there. You could have, you know, gone down there and beat a few people up for me. Yeah, around here. There might be an entrance down there. There might be an entrance over there. I don't know. There's another mine over there. Okay, I'm not seeing anything like an entrance over here. Let's switch back to this one. Oh. We might find a way in here. If this goes down and then comes back over here and heads that way, we might be able to get in there. But, not looking that great. Hi, little scorpion. Yes, run away. I'm very scary. I know. Much bigger than you. That looked like a creature over there, but apparently it's not. Look, another scorpion. And yes, you can take out the scorpions. Okay, so it looked like it ran over that way. So there's no point in even trying to get into it from over here, because I don't think there's an entrance over here. Which is fine. I don't want to go down there right now. There's still two guys down there, and I just don't have the weaponry to deal with those guys. Okay, okay, we've got... Oh, those are just trees. Okay. Just kind of looking for any structures. Okay, there is one right there. Let's head over there and see what we can get from it. Nearby signal detected. Yes. And look, hostile flora. Ooh. And we'll just go check out the steel chest. Ruby, copper, and a tier 1 suit. New resource discovered, ruby. Nice. I heard somebody growling out here. Where are you? Eh, whatever. Okay, no more structures out here. Oh, there's one over there. You know, I could spend half a day just touring around the map, going from structure to structure. There's two of them right there. And just collecting materials and... Oh, there's our little electric plant over there. All kinds of stuff. Where did my speeder go? Hello? Where are you? Oh, you're up there. I'm looking around. Where's my speeder? It stayed way up there. Okay. Okay. Mark that. And then we will unmark number 1, which now makes this number 1. Okay. So there it is over there. Haha. Doesn't really show up on my compass, but it does show up out there in front of me. And shows up on my map, which is good. Let's go park over here. Seems like a good spot. Alright, we got in. You've got some copper and a shock stick. Shocking. Alright. And structure number 2 is right over here. Not terribly far away. There it is. And let's go up to the high ground. Ooh, titanium chest. Can't get into that because I don't have a key. That's unfortunate. I can do that, which just kind of eliminates it. I don't get any of the stuff that's in it, but yeah. That. All right. Well, not terrible. I got a couple of new ones. We got a ruby. We got explosive grenade. I can recycle the suit. Recycle that shock stick. Possibly recycle the ruby and the grenade. And get a bunch more cores out of it. But, yeah. Oh, there's another house right there. And a house there. Yeah, like I said, I could spend half a day running around this map just visiting those places. Okay, let's take that off of there. And we're going to head back home. Because that's what we do. Could go visit those two and then head to the city. And then home. See what we get. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to hit up that place. And then there was another one over here. Yep, one right there. Mark that as number 2. And then I'm going to head over to Ugara and possibly sell some stuff. And then I'm going to head home. So, I won't bore you with details too much. Oh, there's my bases over there. There's 1 and 2. All right. I'm going to head out of here. It's getting very late here where I am. And I've got to get up for work in the morning. So, I'm going to head out of here. And probably Tuesday, when this game drops, I'm going to buy it. And we're going to run around in here and see if everything is still the same. And whether or not I can get my base upgraded and get my ship repaired and get over to another planet. And hopefully I can. So, until next time, I'll catch you later.